Radhe Krishna Radhe, Jai Radhe Krishna Radhe, Radhe Krishna Radhe Krishna Radhe Krishna Radhe.
So this material energy is torturing the soul. The soul is unable to fathom what is going on. So it's a very confusing world. And Sri Krishna is going to solve it for us. I am just helping you become confused first. Right? So this is the Khandan Mandan Paddhati Sri Krishna is using. Means first Khandan, then Mandan. First create a contradiction, then resolve it. And why should Khandan Mandan happen? Why not give the knowledge straight? Because if it's given straight, it will come in from here and go out from there. The souls of Kali Yuga don't have that thirstful curiosity. When it is ignited and then the knowledge is bestowed, people say, aha, now I have my epiphany moment. So, this confusing world is not what it appears to be. One king pampered his daughter and he gave her $1 million pearl necklace with a diamond locket in the center. Now, while she was bathing, she placed it on the windowsill of the washroom. And a bird came, picked it up and flew away with it. The girl was so disturbed. And the doting father, he said, we need to get it back. He announced $100,000 reward for anybody who would bring the necklace back. People searched and searched all over the kingdom but could not find it. One guy, he was walking from his home by the river to the factory where he worked. The river carried a lot of, the waste that was coming out from the factory. And he saw out there the necklace in the water. He said, yippee, $100,000. So he tried to hook it and pull it out. But every time he tried, he was unable to grab it. What? Why did I miss it? The next day, he wore appropriate dress to jump into the water and retrieve it. And he kept trying. But somehow, it was still not coming in his grip. He went and asked a sage, Guruji, there is this necklace for which a reward has been announced by the king. And I can see it, but I can't grab it. What is the problem? Guruji said, you look up and you will realize what the problem is. He went again and he looked up. And then he understood the necklace was not in the water. It was hanging from the tree above. He was only seeing its reflection in the water. So what he was seeing was a distortion of the reality. And what you are believing this world to be is also a distortion of the reality. Now you can either say, who cares? Charvak said, who cares? Yavat jivet, sukham jivet, trinam kritva, ghritam pivet. Jab tak jiyo, sukh se jiyo, karza karke ghee piyo. That was the Epicurean philosophy, eat, drink and be merry. But then people who are slightly philosophic, they say, no, we need to have answers. We're running for happiness. Why are we not getting it? And why is this world so confusing that everybody is unsatisfied? So then the quest arises. to understand the true nature of this world. Sri Krishna says the Vedas have also described this world as an upside down Ashwath. And hence, one who understands this world as such can be considered a knower of the Vedas. That is a big statement from God Himself. If you can unravel this mystery of the world, you will be called Vedvit, that is the word he uses, the knower of the Vedas. So let us see how he continues to describe this word. Adhash chordhvam prasitastasya shakha.
Adhash chordhvam prasitasya shakha.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Adhascha moolan yanusantatani.
Adhascha moolan yanusantatani.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Translation. The branches of the tree extend upward and downward, nourished by the three gunas, with the objects of the senses as tender buds. The roots of the tree hang downwards, causing the flow of karma in the human form. Below its roots branch out, causing karmic actions in the world of humans. So the tree of this world has its roots above because it has come from God. Its main trunk is the human form. And the various branches are the 8.4 million species of life where the soul can go to. The nourishment is coming from below, from the three gunas of Maya. And the tree is sprouting buds. These buds are the objects of the senses. The objects of the senses are created by the material energy Maya. And this seems so attractive to this unaware souls. Here is happiness. Here I will surely get happiness. But the consequences from these buds, more aerial roots are sprouting, which is only resulting in the increasing of this tree. Now the banyan trees, one of the most famous banyan trees in the world is the Great Banyan in the Botanical Garden of Kolkata. That banyan tree in the year 1925, they made a road around it which was about 1,000 feet. But then the tree went further. Now the road is inside the tree. And the circumference of the tree, as per Wikipedia, is 485 meters, which means half a kilometer. So it's almost like a small little jungle, or at least a forest grove. A few decades ago, the main trunk caught fungus. So to protect the rest of the tree, they chopped off the main trunk. But the tree continues because it gets nourishment from the aerial roots. And as of today, it has about 3,770 aerial roots. And it just continues to grow. In fact, it is not the biggest of the banyan trees. There are even bigger banyan trees in India. Some people, for this reason, they say, my God, such a miracle, this tree, and they actually start worshipping it. So it is called, the Ashwath is called the sacred fig. So likewise is the nature of this world. We endeavor for the objects of the senses only to get further stuck in the material energy. This is like the demon Rakta Bij. Rakta Bij was an empowered demon who had this boon that if anybody attacked to kill him and a drop of his blood fell onto the ground, it would result in the creation of another Rakta Bij, having the same boon for multiplication. Not talk about cloning. So being a demon, he was tormenting the people. And Mother Parvati said, we have to finish him off. But whenever she would fight with him, and blood from him would fall to the ground, and more Rakta Bijas would keep getting created by the hundreds and thousands. And Parvati's problem was how to get rid of this demon. So then she was guided that we must ensure not even one drop of blood falls on the ground. Parvati expanded herself as Ma Kali with a long, huge tongue and a thirst for blood. Now the fight ensued between Mother Kali and Rakta Bij. And when she would attack, his blood would fall, she would extend the tongue and ensure it did not drop on the ground. Finally, she managed to kill the demon. But her thirst for blood was now insatiable. So she went around, now what should I do? Shankarji said there is only one way to pacify her. He came and fell before her. So she placed her foot on Shankarji, that is why you see the icon. And she became pacified. But like Rakta Bij are the desires in our mind. You satiate one and 10 get created in their place. Now you run after satiating these 10 and they'll be replaced by 100 ad infinitum. There is never any solution to this. It is like the rat who was placed in a jar of grain. So the rat said, wow, food all around me. He kept on eating. And as he kept eating, the hole in which he was went deeper and deeper and deeper until he got stuck and it became the trap for his death itself. That is exactly what this poor soul is experiencing. Its pursuit of happiness. Many of you, your pursuit of happiness brought you to this land of plenty, in it the technological capital of the world. Now definitely you must all be so happy because you are in the Silicon Valley. But I can tell you with confidence you are not. See, Vedvyas says two kinds of people are happy in this world. Yascha moodha tamoloke yascha buddhe parangata. One is the God-realized saint who has got the bliss of God. And the other is the gross fool who doesn't know that he is unhappy. If somebody, let's say your neighbor is drunk and he's lying in the ditch outside his house and you say, Mr. Neighbor, why are you lying here? Why don't you go to your bedroom? He says, मैं bedroom में लेटा और कहाँ लेटा हूँ. It seems like a bedroom to him because the alcohol has destroyed his intellect. Likewise, Vedvyas says, if you are a God-realized saint, you can say, I am happy. Or if you are a gross fool, you can say, I am happy. Everybody else will have to admit, Arey bhai, as yet I have not got that happiness. So the running is happening and the satiation is not happening. This should make us all philosophic. The Sankhya Darshan, it says, Kutrapi kopi sukhi, tadapi dukkha shabalamiti dukkha pakshe nikshipante vivechaka. Nobody is happy. What is the reason? Think about it. Dukkha traya bhighata jigyasa tadabhighatake hetau. Again the Sankhya Darshan says, everybody is being tormented by the three dukkhas. Adi-atmik, their own body and mind. Adi-bhautik, from other living entities. Adi-daivik, from the environment. Why are these dukkhas or miseries troubling us? What is the reason for it? What is the mistake we are making? Think about it. Now, that kind of thinking will ignite in you the quest to search for the absolute. So Sri Krishna says that in this tree of the world, the soul has been wandering and wandering and wandering. And now the soul needs to dismantle the stupidity. One guy went to a curio and antique shop. And out there were items on display, $15, $20, $100. And there was a pad. The price tag on it said $10,000. This guy asked the shop owner, why is this pad for $10,000? The shop owner said, sir, this is a magic pad. Whatever you ask it, it will fulfill your desire. This guy said, really? Whatever I ask? He said, yeah, it's worthwhile then. He said, okay, here's the check. Give me the magic pad. Now he was just waiting to present his desires to the magic pad. So he placed the magic pad in his puja room and did his initial puja. And then said, oh magic pad, please give me $1 million. The magic pad started speaking. It said, why $1 million? Why don't you ask for $2 million? He said, brilliant. Look, what an intelligent magic pad. So he said, oh magic pad, please give me $2 million. The magic pad said, why do you ask for 2 million? Why don't you ask for 4 million? He said, that also makes sense. Okay, magic pad, please give me $4 million. The magic pad said, why 4 million? Why not 8 million? He said, what is going on out here? Okay, give me 8 million. Why 8 million? Why not 16 million? So he went and trashed the magic pad. It doesn't satiate me. Only whatever I say doubles it and asks me, why not this? But this is the nature of the human mind. This is our human mind, that Rakt Bij demon is inside us as well. It is our mind which is infested with desires which have no end, and we are being fooled to keep on fulfilling them. Okay, now this desire needs to be fulfilled. Okay, now this one needs to be fulfilled. This is going on and on and on. It is like one sadhu came to the court of a king. And the king said, oh sage, we are blessed to have your presence out here. Pray tell us how we can serve you. And the sadhu said, oh king, you know, greed is a very bad thing. I have got this bowl, my sadhu's bowl, mendicant's bowl. Please just fill it with a few gold coins. It will suffice for me. The king said, "O sage, I am the regent of this land. I have got so much, you are asking for a little bowl to be filled." The sadhu said, "I told you that greed is the reason for all pap, all sins." The king asked his servants, "Fill his bowl." They kept on pouring gold coins. It never got filled. Never. The king admitted defeat. He said, "What is the secret of this bowl?" The sadhu said, "This is the human heart. It never gets satiated." Do you think that Jeff Bezos is satiated? He is more dissatisfied than you. And Elon Musk is even more dissatisfied than him. The richer you are, the more unhappy you are. So, the soul needs to start thinking that there is some mistake in this jigsaw puzzle, and we have to use Sri Krishna's knowledge to figure out where the mistake is.